amazing. We are at the gates of the parking of Disneyland Paris. And it's all for us. It's so empty. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it really is.
One lane open. So here we are getting to the nice empty parking lot, which is of course during the high season completely jammed with cars. And on the right they've got the parking for the RVs. You can park overnight for 30 euros. And there is water hookups but no electricity, but it's still pretty nice right near the gates of the park. We're going to continue on even closer to the front. And I think this nice parking up here is going to change soon with the new annual passes coming out, the Infinity Pass offering preferential parking. I'm thinking this might be dedicated to that. Here we are in amazing Disneyland Paris in your amazing parking lot. So excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah. It's Tuesday night, about 6 o'clock. A lot of people are leaving the parks. And we're just arriving to go check out Disney Village.
Follow
Proceed.
Isn't that how they do?
Yes, that's exactly how they do. Good. Okay, yeah, still got a lot of green screens up here. Travelator not working.
Oh, yeah.
They have until the end of March to get this fixed. Because this is not a good impression. So we're not actually heading into the parks today. We don't have park tickets. We are heading into Disney Village, which is our version of Disney Springs, like they have in the United States. And it's a shopping and eating area, pretty small. Right now we're kind of in the intermediary zone. There's some bathrooms on the left, and on the right is a pet care center if you brought your dog or cat or guinea pig along. So people taking like an RER train from Paris, you come into the train underground and you come up above ground and you come out those doors into this place here and you're right in Disney Village.
Yeah.
And you do pass this one security check here. Well, they'll check your bags and all that. And then you'll be out into Disney Village. And just behind that, that's the gates to the Studios Park. And to the right, you can see the towers of the Disneyland Hotel, which is right at the gates of the Disneyland Park.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
So anybody hesitating about, popping over here from Paris, I wouldn't hesitate.
Oh, yeah,
it's really practical.
Very practical.
Okay, now we're in front of the Art Deco style World of Disney store at Disney Village in Disneyland Paris. And you can see the dome on top. Normally that spins slowly around, and it's one of the many things not working currently. But it's really beautiful. You see the gold encased Tinkerbell at the top, really pretty. I was thinking we should go in and do a little shopping and get a look at the interior.
All right.
But this one is really, I think it stands out. Let me just get a load of the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So we've got the constellations, the different Disney characters. And then down to the adorable, the adorable hot air balloon with the characters in it. We'll have to go farther into that, but we were distracted by shopping, but now we're back on the trail and we're going to show you the rest of Disney Village, looking all nice and lit up as evening falls here in Paris.
Nice.
So now we get to the good stuff, a few restaurants. Right up ahead, we've got Annette's, a unique 50s style diner here in the Disney Village. There's several other restaurants right near here. There's the Wild West Show where you can get some food. And also off to the right, there's Planet Hollywood. In Europe, there's only one other one. It's in London. And the second one is right here, if you've been yearning for that. But straight ahead is kind of our goal right now. Annette's is kind of a fun place. It's super popular. The hostesses are on roller skates, not the waitresses, so disasters don't occur. This place is usually pretty busy. I'm thinking we're going to head in here and eat later, but right now I think we'll go check out the menu. A lot of fun burgers, hot dogs, some good onion rings, and ice cream treats. There's a pineapple whip, which is the Disneyland Paris version of the Dole Whip. Now in this restaurant here, they're asking $9.99, nearly 10 euros for it. I know for a fact you can get it at a stand in Adventureland for about half the price, so wait and get your Dole Whip there. But other than that, the food is pretty good here, and I recommend stopping in, as we will do later. They've also got that Star Wars burger on the menu, but again, maybe you're better off getting that in the parks at Videopolis or someplace like that. Quite a line, so definitely we're going to wait and we're going to go further down into Disney Village. Over on the left, you can see there's an exchange bureau, so if you come here with your dollars or pounds or whatever, don't be afraid, you can change them. You can see it's getting towards later in the night, it's about 7 o'clock, and there's still somebody there, so you can change some money. Now we've got the great big giant Disney store. There's several entrances, and this is a lot of the same merchandise you're going to be finding in the parks. But the thing about Disney Village is there's not a lot of other kinds of shops. There's no Anthropologie or Kate Spade. It's really Disney-centric. There's just kind of one exception to that, but you're mainly going to be finding just Disney merch. Now just beyond this, we're going to be coming up on an arcade area and the sports bar. The sports bar is really popular. And I think that's partially because it's got some of the best drink prices near Disneyland Paris. So So if you want to get your glotini at a reasonable price, this is a good place to stop in. And certainly when the weather's nice, it's really nice to sit out on the terrace there. Now after the sports bar, we come to a new restaurant that's just opened pretty recently. It's the New York Sandwich Shop. And this is going to be one of the less expensive options. You can get sandwiches to eat in or take away, and they're pretty good. We ended up trying them, and we're pretty pleased with them. And then we have the Disney Gallery with the high-end art and figurines. It's also a good place to stop in for pins if you're searching for rare pins, because people don't think to go in there. Oh, Starbucks. I love Starbucks. We don't have one near our house. The other thing I love is just across over here, the Disney Fashion. You can find really unique clothing styles that you're not going to find in the parks. Really cute accessories as well. We ended up going in and we found the most adorable hat. It had little cat ears on it. It's just so cute. I really recommend stopping in. A really super popular place is the Lego store, one of the few non-Disney merchandise presences in Disney Village. They do such a good job with the displays. Look, that's all made up of the heads of the little people. They've always got something new. I think right now they've got an R2-D2 all in Lego inside. It's really cute. This is a great place to stop in if you have kids, because there's all the bins where they can just kind of hang out there and build things, and you can get a little bit of a break. Right next to it is World of Toys, but again, that's Disney merchandise. I see they've got some Moana merch going on in there, which is nice. That looks really cute. And then as you go on past this point, you'll be heading more towards Lake Buena Vista, which is our lake that the three big hotels surround. And there's a couple restaurants down here. We check them out. We've got Cafe Mickey on one side and an Earl of Sandwich off to the right. Now that Cafe Mickey has been character dining for a really long time, super popular. As you can see, there's a line out the door, but that's going to be going away at the end of March 2017, and I don't know quite what they're going to do with that place. So it looks like Earl of Sandwich is going to be a good bet. That's the Panorama Magique balloon that you can go up in during the day and get a nice view. And again, you can get a nice view from the upstairs section of Earl of Sandwich. You can get some of their yummy sandwiches and desserts, and for a pretty modest price, have a really good meal. Another big presence here in Disney Village is our Rainforest Cafe. There's only two in Europe, one in London and one right here. Super popular. People really enjoy it. Great for families. It can be a little noisy, but generally people really enjoy it, and it's kind of a must-do experience for them. If you want to step up the dining options, definitely go to the Steakhouse. Inside, it's like a meatpacking district warehouse kind of atmosphere, but the food is supposed to be really top quality. And then again, changing the budgetary register, we've got a big McDonald's tucked back in there. So if you need to cool off your credit card a little bit, you can go back there and eat. And we come back by the Starbucks. This is the only one on property right now, but there's going to be one opening up pretty soon over at the Hotel Cheyenne. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Billy Bob's is actually kind of a bar, a country and western style bar on the lower floor. And they'll often have live music. Sometimes they'll have line dancing. It's really quite popular. And then upstairs, they have a restaurant called La Grange, which is a buffet style with a lot of country style, some Tex-Mex, that kind of thing. There can be a little confusion sometimes because we also have Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, which is a little bit farther on, which is a dinner show with Disney characters and stuff. So don't mix that up with Billy Bob's. And then finally we're coming up on King Ludwig's, which is themed towards medieval Germany. And the food kind of goes that way too. Chunks of meat with sauerkraut and beer. But I think we are not going to be eating here. We're going to be heading over very soon to Annette's and getting some good food over there.
Annette's. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we just got in and the line is pretty tiny. Yeah, it's a big place.